It's time for some hoops at Pepsi Center, home of the Nuggets, and we're going to bring it to you live on 2K Sports. The Nuggets with their last game here in Denver before heading back out on the... Different look here. Splitter's checked in for Horford. Ken Bazemore comes in for Cephalosha. Durant's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff Teague. On the court right now for the Hawks, Durant in at shooting guard. Kent Bazemore is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Splitter in at the center filling out the middle. Now perhaps one of the most intriguing draft picks of this past summer, Emmanuel Mudiay, can be a game-changing player. Was going to play, Clark, as you recall, at SNU for Larry Brown.
He sure was, and went overseas instead, so we don't know a ton about him other than his reputation is sterling. Now we'll see if he can live up to it.
Mike Scott's checked in for Atlanta. Schroeder kicks to Durant. The dish to Splitter. Hawks passing it around. 5 on the clock. It's Durant with the drive. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That free throw good from Durant.
And one record that is going to be very hard for any player to ever match is the Iron Man streak. That record's held by AC Green as he played in 1,192 consecutive games. That kind of durability is going to be hard to match in the modern NBA.
Chandler, no good. Here's Bazemore. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 1:16 left in the first. Mudiay, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. And with Iron Man streaks, it isn't just injury that can get you. It's scheduled days off and getting suspended games, too.
Yeah, just for reference, last season DeAndre Jordan was the active leader, played over 300 straight games as a player. He was a leader in the league, but he wasn't even a third of the way to Green's historic mark of consecutive games.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Earlier I spoke with Mike Malone. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very talented offense. He said if you let them get going, they can run off a big lead and really put you behind the 8 ball. We've got to be disciplined, work together, and be prepared to make second, third, and fourth efforts. Whatever it takes to get a stop, that's what we'll have to do. Kevin, we'll see if they can get a win in this, their first matchup of the season.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the report, and Coach is playing here tonight. A good one, guys.
And I agree with him. I think he's determined not to let the opposing offense dictate tempo. And I think that is a good game plan.
That's the only plan, really, Greg. And Kevin, I mean, they cannot allow that offense to run wild. This game has to be played on their terms.
Now here's Chandler. Not a lot of room. Mudiay, no good.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Scott the pass to Durant, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Here's Mudiay. Up and in on the layup. Mudiay's got 7 points in the game. Schroeder, no good. So as we end the first quarter, already transitioning from college to the pros can be a challenge for many players. Here's what Freak had to say about adjusting his game to the NBA. Good points, Clark, but rolled. Denver. Laverne, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Arthur comes in for Fareed. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Gallinari. And it's Mudiay in for Harris. Wilson Chandler out there with Arthur. Then it's Mudiay. Then it's Will Barton. And it's Laverne in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Denver. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. The Nuggets trail by 16. Barton kicks to Laverne. They get it again.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Chandler against Durant.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Can't get it to go. And Denver the other way now. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
Yeah, a quick 2-game series between the two teams, one in each club's home building.
Well, looky here. We've got an interconference matchup. Always interesting to see how two teams match up that don't get a chance to see a whole lot of one another.
And guys, you hear about how the Hawks are the jokingly referred to as the Spurs of the East. It has to do with their coach, Mike Budenholzer, who's really brought that philosophy here to Atlanta.
From 12 feet out. Nice touch on the bank shot. Durant's got 10 points. 59 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Moutier. He's guarded by Schroeder. And here is Chandler. 23 points for him the last game against Detroit.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
The steal. Here's Barton. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Durant missing.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part, Greg. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead.
The reason why I'm
Otherwise, it
missing my
might
shots
start to
because I'm
get
trying to
away
get
from it.
pebble size of kill coster and limitless range.
Teams deciding to change it up. So we've reached the end.
All right, guys, focus on.
Now in the court, your Mario Nuggets.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in. Durant's checked in for Atlanta. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And so in the game for the Hawks, Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Freak is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3 slot. There's a good screen. To the paint, shot clock at 6, and he gets the bucket. 9 points for Emmanuel Mudiay.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns stepped up to deliver. He had 6 points and added a few rebounds as well. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
And you look at Horford's game offensively. His mid-range jump shot is as pure as it gets. You got to say, he's probably in that Dirk Nowitzki territory from out there as far as accuracy. Doesn't possess the range that Dirk has, but from mid-range, as good as it gets.
Shooting for Denver.
And Horford takes about half his shots Clark from mid-range. He's so reliable. It's still a high-value shot for him.
And, you know, I think he started to shoot the three-pointer as well, Kevin. And if he adds that to his package, watch out. He'll be even more dangerous offensively because that mid-range is automatic.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Ken Bazemore comes in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kyle Korver. Durant No good off the back of the rim.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Gallinari dishes to Nurkic. Here's Fareed. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Fareed's got 5 points now in the quarter.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Harris. Millsap misses.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy.
All right.
9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Gallinari wide open. No good with the triple.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Durant, the pass to Schroeder. Back to Durant.
Good.
Millsap a screen. The three.
That's cash. Oh.
Gallinari with the rebound.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
The teardrop
Wow.
falls
Where's
in.
the travel
Gallinari's got
at?
his second bucket tonight.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Now on the court, your Orlando Nuggets dancers. Let them hear it.
A different look for Denver. Arthur comes in for Kenneth Fareed. Denver also making some changes. Fareed comes in for Darrell Arthur. And it's Gallinari in for Gary Harris for the Hawks. 1:04 left in the game. Fareed and Nurkic in the middle. Wilson Chandler out there with Didier. And it's Gallinari in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
What a performance from Millsap here. He's got 13 rebounds and 2 rejections. He's been an intimidator down low. Even if a shot gets over him, he's pulling down the board.
And Clark, he's just in a total zone right now. We talk about zones for shooting. This guy is in a zone in terms of controlling the paint.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Mike Malone gave to his team during that last break. He wants them to pick it up and really go for it right now, saying, no time like the present, gentlemen. Embrace it. Embrace the spotlight, and let's make it happen. Kevin, let's see what they can do.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we reached the 4th quarter. Millsap sets the pick for Durant.
Can't move. I want that can't move size, boy.
Pick by Horford.
Cash.
Atlanta again missing.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
I really want this can't move size.
And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Cash money.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
Yeah, boy.
Barton,
Make them
no
move.
outs.
Make
Well, the
them
effort was there, but he just
lose.
couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. So it's Denver now. Clark, this one just all but in the books.
Yeah, I don't see a comeback at this point, partner.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time. And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Durant just inside the line. and he didn't get quite enough
Oh,
under that one.
yeah, it's definitely out.
And so the Hawks take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the...
Men amongst boys tonight.
I don't care. My VC,
Well, Paul, congratulations on this win. It seemed like this game was getting away from you at points. What does the team take away from this game in terms of experience?
You know, we got to do a better job.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul Millsap.
You know what, Ernie? I must admit it. I didn't see this kind of performance come from him.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is our...
Oh, I'm gonna scream so loud if I don't get home side. I didn't get it, so I'm gonna scream.
As I was saying, got a real big problem. All this kitty stuff. The evil twins, CC and Dom, got you doing Vet, what was that word he was using?
Brand?
No. Recalibrate. All this stuff they got you doing to recalibrate your image is cost you in the hood, fam. Yo, the streets is watching, and they're not convinced.
Vic, how many times do I have to tell you? The streets ain't always right.
Nah.
Yo.
Some people say you just a hanger-on, that you're a leech. Why is that the word?
Because people just don't know,
They be hating.
They be hating. They hating on my game. They hating on our friendship. See, FOF, friend of freak. See, nobody got that like I do. And everybody else wants that. Who doesn't? But that's my boy. I'm in that spot. That is my lane, and everybody else just gotta make way for that, you know?
That's him, but who are you?
Nah, man, I got my own life, you know?
Can you hear me now? Huh? No. Court 8, go to Court 8, it's about to finish. Yo, not this. Yo, Court 8.
Wow, no Pemu size up. That's trash.
Let's get it. We'll see this game. I'm a shooting guard and a center at the same time.